understand that you're on a journey, and this journey is gonna take time. You're not competing against the clock. You don't have to complete things by certain dates, because I went through this year. I went through a crazy change in my life, the mindset, the things I'm doing, the way I'm thinking, the things I'm focused on. I went through a crazy change, and it's what I needed. In the moment, it felt like a big setback, but it's the reset and the restart that I needed, because 2 years prior to this, it felt like to me I was in constant battle with life, my mindset, the people around me, conflicting their opinions. And I needed this restart, because now I'm creating content that I'm passionate about, that I actually care about. I'm not just posting to go viral. There's meaning and purpose behind each YouTube video that I record. And I feel like I'm building a connection with my subscribers as well, the people that follow me on this journey. And it's great, it's refreshing, because what happens when you do feel like when you're rushing your life is you don't get to learn the lessons fully, and you keep on being met with the same response of life. The same things keep on going wrong, but you're not in a mindset to respond to these in the correct way. Therefore, you think you're doing something wrong, then you just give up, you quit. You think, okay, well, this ain't working, it's clearly not for me, let me just sack it off. And that's just your dream, ruined. But it's because, for me, I'm also a victim of this. We're looking around us, and we're looking at other 21-year-olds or 20, 19, 18, however old you are, looking at other people your age, and you're seeing the things that they're doing, they're achieving. When you're in this space, you don't look at anyone else other than the people that are doing the same thing as you. So automatically you just think that, okay, well, I got to move out, I got to buy my own house, I got to have 1 million subscribers, or I got to post content and start my own business. Is natural, and is a big thing nowadays. I was doing that for so many years. Literally, 2 years I was doing that, and I was on the wrong path. I thought what I was doing was right, but it wasn't. And I was trying to rush these things. I was trying to skip phases of my life, natural events that you go through to grow as a person. I was still improving, I was still growing, but what I was doing was just rushing my life, and you only get one shot of this thing. Is a one and done thing. So what's the point in rushing it and wishing it away? Because it all was rooted through just chasing something better. But I'm glad I went through it now, because again, I can make these videos for you guys, because I learned so much. It was only the other day I even clocked it. I was just sat on my bed. I was like, damn, I was in such a rush. And is the crazy thing, that this was a lot of things. I'd rush out the door to work, I'd rush home, I'd rush my gym sessions, and it was to get back for the right thing. But what I was doing at the time, my little side hustle, it was to get back to do that. But even when I was doing the work for the side hustle, I was rushing that as well. I was living life at 100 miles per hour, and no one was rushing me other than myself. It was just in my head. I was there like, I've got to make money, I've got to make this work, I need to leave my 9 to 5, I need to do all these crazy things. And it was all just in my own head, because I was comparing myself to other people, and it will cause you a lot of stress if you're not careful. So just understand that to reach a space of peace with yourself, because that's what you need to be at peace with yourself. And also the world is just take your time and enjoy everything, every moment. I'm not saying be lackluster and lazy. Still pedal to the metal and just keep on working, but take the time to enjoy the walk, because you'll realize that the only way to create yourself a beautiful life is through yourself, and nobody else can do it. Is all perception and how you perceive things. Yeah, just understand that you're not racing against a clock. Just enjoy the moment, because it will pass regardless.